was traveling from France to Nairobi. This was last year in 2024 when I met a stranger who offered to pay for my hotel room. What seemed like kindness turned into something else when I said no. Story time. Relax, and if this is your first time, kindly consider subscribing. My name is Jumbo Maslin. It was last year in 2024 December when I was traveling from Malta to go and see my family in Kenya, and I was so tired. I was using Air France, and if you need to travel from Malta to France before you connect the flight. So I had reached France, and I wanted to take my connecting flight to go to Nairobi. And while I went to take my seat, we were in that area where you sit three people, one on the window who was a British citizen, and then me, I was in the middle, and then another Kenyan guy on the side. So when I went to sit down, this Kenyan guy, he was there, very nice. I think he looked at me and he was like, this one seemed to be like Kenyan. So he started being friendly. Hi, how are you, madam? And I was like, I'm fine, how are you? I'm that kind of person who are very nice, very sweet, and I like communication if you instigate the communication. So in case if you say hi and you are talking, I would like to speak, I like to meet new people, and I like to talk. But if also like you are very quiet, I like also to mind my business, like I'll be quiet. But if you start communicating, for sure we will vibe into communication. So this guy started like in a good way, and such people, they know how to get people's mind. He was like, how are you, where are you from? I said, I'm from Kenya. Oh, you're from Kenya, which part of Kenya? I told him Kitale. He was like, oh, that's wonderful. Do you know I'm from Eldoret? So he's coming from Eldoret, I'm from Kitale. I was like, oh, that's wonderful. So we connect even more because we are almost from same area, because from Kitale to Eldoret is just a 1 hour drive, sometimes even less than. So we were like, oh, we are from same area, and we started chatting. He was like, where do you live? I told him Malta, and he told me he's based in Ohio. So most of the time he's doing his businesses in US, and he goes to Kenya once in a while to see. So, we started vibing and all that. Then later he asked me, so are you traveling to Kitale once you reach straight, or you're going to spend some days in Nairobi? I told him, no, once I arrived in Nairobi, I have another flight to catch tomorrow morning. Our flight was due to land at 11 p.m. And then, so once it lands at 11 p.m., at 4 a.m., I have another flight. I'm supposed to be doing check-in for another local flight, to catch a local flight, Jumbo Jet to Eldoret. So I told him, I'm not going, since it's just 4 hours, like 5 hours, I'm not going to leave the airport. It's actually 4 hours. Since it's only 4 hours, I'm not going to go out of the airport. I will just wait there in the airport and then go. So he told me, no, you're so tired, like, You've traveled from Malta, which is a 3 hours flight, to France. He waited 6 hours before connecting. So why do you need to go straight? Rest. I told him there is no point. After all, from Nairobi to Eldoret is just a 55-minute flight. It's 55 minutes, and once I reach Eldoret, it's just within 1 hour. I'll be at home. I will freshen up, I will eat, I will relax. Why should I waste money to pay for the hotel room, to pay for Bolt, and then coming back? I'll pay for hotel room, and then maybe I'll spend 2 hours in the hotel room, and then wake up and come back. That's waste of money. Let me just stay in the airport, wait for my flight, and then go. It's just 4 hours. It's not that much. So he told me, for me, I'm traveling with my brother. So what you will do, come with us. We have a hotel which is not far. He just told me they have a hotel around, what is the name? I don't want to say the name of the hotel. He just told me that he has a hotel room there. He has a room for him and another one for his brother. So I can go use their room. I told him, no, it doesn't sound good. So he's trying to be kind. So I was like, no, I don't want to. It's you're a stranger. I don't want to inconvenience you. Let me just be here. So he said, no, I'm serious. I'm just offering you. So I told him, no, I'm not. Then he said, okay, I know you're not comfortable because I'm a man. I'm planning, I will stay with my brother in one room, and then you will use. So he was offering me to take his room, and then for him, he will go to stay with his brother. The man was like around 55, 60 years. Someone that old enough to be like, that's like my dad, old enough. So he said, I don't want to see like my daughter staying here, staying in the airport, and Nairobi is very cold, at least relax a little bit, because I understand this journey, because he was also, traveling from US very far, he's very tired. So he said, I understand how far, and and long the flight was, so you deserve a rest. I told him, yes, I know, but I'm not complaining. It's okay. I can manage it. I've been traveling since, so I'm used to. I've been traveling since long time. It's not my first time to travel, so I'm okay with it. So I decided, when he kept on insisting, I was like, I'm not so nice, because he started being personal also to ask me around, like, to interrogate me around how much do you earn, of which I cannot answer such kind of a question, things like that. So I just told him the pay is good to make me comfortable. Yeah, that's it, but I don't want to go into more details. Then I decided, let me sleep. But if I want to sleep, he kept on waking me up, until the British guy who was sitting next to me, he was like, this guy looks more suspicious. And then I was like, yeah, because by that time this guy had gone to the washroom, so at least I got a chance to speak with this other guy, the British guy. So he was like, he looks more suspicious. I was like, yeah, that's why I'm feeling so uncomfortable. I don't even want to speak to him. I want to relax, but he will keep on waking me up. So this guy, he was drunk actually. Because he kept on requesting for alcohol, one after the other, so he was drunk. So I was like, maybe it's just because he's drunk, that's why he keeps on asking. So the moment we arrived Nairobi, I decided I'm that kind of people who don't like to leave the flight like among the first people. I always wait, let other people get out first, and then I'll be among the last people when there is no crowd. I don't want to queue and crowd and all that. So this Kenyan guy moved out first, and then when he reached outside and he didn't see me, he stood there waiting for me. He was there with the brother. Because first of all, he was speaking to his brother, then I don't know what they had planned. So both of them were waiting for me. I don't know what they were discussing, but both of them were waiting for me. Immediately you're just coming out of the flight, but we had not done checkout yet. We did not exit yet. So he was waiting for me. So he told me, I've been waiting for you. Where have you been? I said, I was just waiting. I don't like to come out earlier and all that. So he thought, I was thinking, maybe did you go and all that? So anyways, he waited there for me. We went. We did checkout. I did the checkout. He did the checkout. Then we went to collect luggage. So we are different people. For me, I collected my luggage, and then we are leaving now the airport. So when we are leaving the airport, for me, I told him, I'm going to this restaurant. So for them, they will go. He told me, no, I've already ordered. Bolt is coming to pick us up. But it was not Bolt. He said his friend who is running a Bolt company, he's coming to pick us up. I told him, no, I don't need. He said, I've already said it's 3 of us. Just let us go. I told him, no, I'm not comfortable. Let me stay here. It's just few hours. I don't want to go. I have relatives in Nairobi. If I want to go and freshen up, I will go. I have cousins there. I have auntie. I have uncle in Nairobi. So if I want to go freshen up, I will go to their home. I have friends. If I want to freshen up, I will go to their home. So what will make me follow a stranger when I have family there? But I don't want to go to anyone's house because I just want to go home. My son is in Kenya. I want to go and see my son. So he started being, when someone is forcing, you are being kind to someone, but you are forcing it. So when I said no, he's holding the trolley. No, madam, let me help you. Just stay here. Like, I want to pull my trolley, but he's pulling it also. He's pulling it. No, don't go. So in my mind, I was like, what is his intentions? What does he really want to do? Maybe such people, they might want to take you, go there, and then they might do weird things to do. They might unalive you, steal everything from you, A lot was going in my mind. So I was like, okay, calm down. I don't want to create a scene. Because, we had moved. We were already for me, I was crossing. Those restaurants are far. You need to cross from the airport part to go to the other. You're still in the airport, but you need to cross the parking area before you reach the restaurant side. So for him, he was already in the parking area, and in the parking area there is not really much people. So he was starting to grab my bag, like, no, wait. So I told him, no, if you do this, I'm going to scream and I'm going to call the police. I had now to I said no. Never be afraid of saying no. I became more I was like, I have to be tough. So when I said no and he saw like I can create a scene, he stopped because he knew there is, you know, in the airport, there is a lot of police officers who are always passing by. So when I just saw police passing around, I decided to move. Then he asked me, where are you going? I told him I'm going to sit in that restaurant and wait. He said, okay. So when I was going, something told me, don't even go to sit in that restaurant. This man might come there again, you know, and in the restaurants, there is no police on that side. So it's only people. So I was like, no, I don't want to. Let me just go back. When you're in such a situation, just go and sit in a public place. And remember, always trust your instinct and never be afraid to say no. So I decided I didn't go to the restaurant again. I decided to go back and sit inside the airport. So I went back, I entered inside the airport. At least it's a public place. There is a lot of people there. There is police there. So I knew I am safe. So I stayed there from 11:30 until 3:30 a.m. At 3:30, that's when I went to the restaurant, grab a coffee, and then I came to do check-in to get my local flight. So imagine if, you know, it's very easy if it's a first-time traveler to fall into such a trap because you are very tired. Number one, you are very tired and you are still continuing with your journey. And then you meet someone who is offering you a free hotel. If it's someone else, you will easily fall into that. But always remember to say no and trust your instinct. If someone is being is trying to be more, you feel someone is interrogating you, better don't talk to anyone. Just be quiet. Don't let anyone interrogate you. When you feel you're not comfortable, always say no. In case you've ever felt any uncomfortable situation while traveling, please share in the comment section. Let's help. Let's create awareness for those people who are traveling for the first time, because there is a lot of people who are traveling for the first time and they don't do things. So sharing your stories, it might help. Or in case if you feel it's long, you don't want to share there, you can message me and then I can share your story I can share that story on your behalf. Let's catch up later in the next video. And if you feel this story it's more educative, kindly consider subscribing and stay tuned for the next video.